The following clip is an example of how gossiping and conspiracy theory or theorizing can overlap.
Any other conspiracies people want to talk about? It's like one of my favorite topics. As I'm a loser. Where do you think Kate Middleton is, bestie? That's a great question. So I don't know how familiar everyone is with the history, but it's eerily similar in my opinion to Princess Di, where there was two love affairs. Obviously, I don't know if you saw the Kristen Stewart movie where she was Princess Di, but she was having a mental breakdown over her relationship splitting, and ultimately, if Prince or William is having another baby, even with it not being Kate, I think they would still want him to keep the baby for bloodline reasons. So that is a reason why she's having a panic. But also, I think the guy Thomas, she was with him, and her whole surgery, I think, was an ectopic pregnancy, and as a result of that, they put a HIT out on him. I don't know why they're making it known that the baby, the woman's having a baby. I don't know much about her relationship, and I frankly don't care, but one of the reasons why the royal family allegedly put a HIT out on Diana was because she was going to speak out about pee. So yeah, I think, and everyone's like, oh, she's DEAD or she's cloned. Royal family, she would have already been CLO and ED, and I don't know how long it takes for that to happen. That's a whole theory in itself. But I don't know if you saw, what is it called, the Super Bowl? They've been unironically joking about celebrity clones more recently because, why are they cloned? Multiple reasons, allegedly. But any big name would already be cloned by now. Now, the cautious thing is, why would someone be cloned, and were they cloned and replaced, or do they have a clone that, does things for them while they can't do other things? And then there's a whole theory with clones and conscious transfers. And so therefore, another reason why people don't feel as empathetic, but also most celebrities are probably a Z anyways. So yeah, that's my thoughts on where those people are.
And so following that clip, clearly a lot of the topics that I had discussed are conspiratorial, but they were also in the conversation as to what might have happened to Kate Middleton as well as with Princess Diana. And much like the more modern social norm, there isn't an acceptable standard as to how to address conspiratorial thinking or theories, as well as how some of them are based in truth and how some of them can be completely deranged or full-on delusion. Interesting chart as to what could be a guideline for what is acceptable to discuss, especially when it comes to conspiracies or just in general public gossip, is this conspiracy theory chart by Abbie Richards, where it starts off with at the tip of this pyramid, things that were actually historically proven, followed by ones that could have some truth to them, and slowly rising up a level of delusion, especially the level between something like the JFK and Marilyn Monroe situation, where following a step above, you have Avril Lavigne being a supposed clone, going into science denial, followed by what many would consider or constitute to being anti-Semitism.